Hello students, welcome to SS Power Education. Today I am going to start with a new chapter, Simple Interest and Compound Interest. So let's begin with the review of concept. So what is principal? The money borrowed or lent out for a certain period of time is called the principal or sum. So a money which is borrowed or lent, that means given or taken out for a certain period of time, is called the principal. Okay. Now interest. Interest means the additional money paid by the borrower in lieu of the money used by him is called interest. So interest. So when we borrow a certain amount of money from someone, okay, so if we take it for a particular time, like for example for a year or 6 months, so that money, when we are giving it back, so we have to give additional money along with the principal amount. So that additional money is called as interest. Okay. And the principal and interest, that means the sum of principal and interest, is equals to amount. When we borrow a money, it is principal, while returning, additional charges are getting added to the money. So after the additional charges, that is principal plus interest, will become an amount. So while returning the money, it will become an amount. Okay, so the total money paid back by the borrower to the lender is called the amount. Okay, now what is rate? The interest on 100 rupees for a unit time is called the rate of interest. It is expressed in percentage. The interest on 100 rupees for a year is called rate percent per annum, abbreviated as rate percent per annum. Okay, so if 9% per annum is your rate, then that means the interest on 100 rupees for a year is 9 rupees. Okay, so the rate of interest, that means when we are taking a principal, okay, so how much interest should we give, like how much amount of money as interest, additional money, we have to return it to the lender, that is called rate of percent. Okay, rate of interest. So like for example, if we have taking 100 rupees from someone and the rate of interest is 9%, then we have to return the lender 100 plus 9, that is 109 rupees after a year. Okay, so this is, if it is yearly, then it is called as annum. Okay, so the simple interest, if the interest is reckoned uniformly on the original principal throughout the loan period, then the interest is called simple interest, abbreviated as SI. So if the interest, okay, so now there is a formula given. P is abbreviated for principal, R percent per annum is abbreviated for rate, T years is abbreviated for time. Okay, so the first formula, if we have to find SI, that is simple interest, then we'll calculate it principal into rate of interest into time upon 100. So that means P into R into T upon 100. If we have to find rate of interest, that is R, then we'll calculate it by multiplying 100 into SI upon P into T. Okay, if we have to find the principal, then we'll multiply 100 into SI upon R into T. Okay, if we have to calculate time, we have to find time, then 100 into SI upon P into R. Okay, so while calculating the time period between two given dates, the date on which the money is borrowed is not counted for interest, while the day on which the money is returned is counted. Okay, so when we borrow an amount, okay, I have told you before also principal. Okay, when we borrow an amount, it is called as principal, and after returning, while we are returning it, it is added with a interest. Okay, and that money will become an amount. So when we are borrowing it, that time there is no interest added on it. Okay, while returning we are going to add the interest, and it will get counted. For converting the time in days into years, we always divide by 365, whether it is an ordinary year or a leap year. Okay, so when the time is given into days, okay, and we have to convert it, so we will divide it, always we have to divide it by 365. Okay, because we are converting days into years, so 365 days makes a year. Okay, whether it is a leap year or an ordinary year. Okay, we have to divide it by 365 every time. Okay, so there are few sums given here, so accordingly we will solve our exercise. Okay, I won't go through with the solved examples. I will quickly begin with the exercise 8A. Okay, I'll make another video for the explanation of this exercise. This will be quite a lengthy exercise because it has 25 sums. So I'll make it in parts so that it will be easier for you guys to watch it and understand it. Okay, so do like and share my video and subscribe my channel. Bye.